Hey there, my name is Brody, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of There Will Be Ink. First, switch over to the new campaign. Yeah, and let's just jump right into some missions here. So the first one, oh yeah, I'm gonna mostly skip over the story text. Leave that for the player to discover. It's pretty deep stuff. Anyways, so zoom in a little here. The first mission kind of throws you right into the action. See, hiding behind the sandbags here gives us a little bit of cover. Some objects give better cover than others. For instance, this rock. Pretty hard to penetrate. So you can see going prone here. It slows you down, of course, but it gives you a boost to evasion. So the AI will usually go prone in order to avoid getting shot. See a couple units here. It's a new feature. They're essentially bleeding out. If they're die from a wound, then there's a window of time where they can be saved by a medic, which are not yet available this early in the campaign, but becomes more relevant later on. So this first mission is pretty straightforward, fairly evenly matched. It's just a matter of going forward and taking out the enemy base. Those guys' attention. See, these guys are running out of ammo, so when you're out of ammo you have to run back to the ammo crate here. What I'll often do is just choose a new unit front. Well, yeah, it didn't last too long. So you can do rolls, which also give you a little boost of speed and evasion, but they eat up some stamina. If you're out of stamina, you become exhausted and then move very slowly until you've recovered. Alright, here we go. Gonna lob some grenades in there. There we go. So, see up top there, we set a couple records for longest streak and longest kill streak. Of course, it's start of the campaign, so they're pretty easy to set. You can see on the left here I've got some badges. Normally those are disabled for single player, but I turned them on just to show some of those off in the demo here. And yeah, down on the bottom we've got our unit progress. So you can see essentially the way it works is so this mission we just have rifle infantry, and each time you get a kill with one of that unit type, then it'll give you points. And I might as well jump to the barracks now to show you. Don't have enough for a point yet, but you can see that you can spend those on different abilities. Cover those, it'll give you an idea of what it's for. And here's all the other unit types which are currently locked. And up on the top we've got different stats. Oh yeah, I guess I could have pointed those out in the end of the battle there, so this will sort of add those up over a full campaign, so you can see kind of how you're doing. And yeah, some of these have multiple pages, and then there's also some power-ups that you can unlock essentially by yeah, it's a mystery to begin, but for instance, if you get 1,000 player controlled kills, then you'll get some kind of bonus there, just to say. Alright, so let's yeah, that's a quick look at one of the missions anyways. Maybe instead of jumping into the next one, I'll just quickly run through. There's also a tutorial. It'll sort of walk you through different, yeah, just the basic mechanics of the game. It's essentially its own campaign. Go back there. We've also got a map editor, so here you can lay out different units. Terrain. trees, got rivers. Let's throw a river here. And buildings. And yeah, you can just, yeah, you can also play around with colors and that sort of thing. And oh yeah, weather as well. Let's say we want to make it rainy. And yeah, then you can just battle, jump into the action. There you have it. But I won't spend too much time there. Also got, so there's a campaign editor where you can actually string together your own missions in order to make a campaign to play through. Change what kind of notepad it's taking place on. And then we've got quick battle. Essentially, if you want to just jump into the action, choose. It'll generate a random map where you can choose how many trees, how much cover, like logs and rocks and such. If you want to have a river there, and there's also a new thing is different unit sets. Right now, there's just the two essentially alternate versions of the base set, and you know you can toggle different buildings and what units you want to spawn. You can hover over those to get an idea of what they are, and then yeah, battle to jump into the action. And yeah, I'll also show you if I go to, this is a new campaign. If I go to say beta campaign, which I've played a lot more of, just looking at the stats here, except time in battle, as that was recently added, so it hasn't accumulated much yet. But yeah, so one of the new, actually if I go back there, one of the new, a couple new actual abilities are the advanced training and expert training, so that'll start your units off at, for instance, rank 3, which just means the AI will be they'll have better stats and better AI. I'll maybe give you an idea what that looks like by jumping into a quick battle here. Yeah, that's fine. That. Turn on airstrikes, why not? Alright, here we go. So you can see right away that they're a little quicker and they'll actually run as well. Yeah, got me. Oh yeah, so that little green skull that was hovering over, here I'll recreate that. Yeah, see how he's got that green skull there? Oh. Anyways, that means that you can see up on the top left there, I'm player 1, that was my player color, so if an enemy unit kills a player-controlled unit, he'll get that little skull and crossbones, and then if you avenge that player's death by killing that unit, you'll get just a little bonus. It'll restock your ammo and stamina and health and everything. Right, so this is a little more chaotic here, but essentially should be about all the unit types in action. So zap in here with the jetpack. Yeah. Alright, that's that. Alright, well maybe I'll leave it at that for now. Hopefully that gives everyone a bit of an idea what the game looks like.